Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and we are going to be talking about the movie 365 Days, and specifically about the character Laura and how she captured the heart of a billionaire mafia leader. So I'm going to be drinking when talking about this because it's a very spicy movie. So I'm going to be sipping on my favorite red wine, which is Frascata. So let's get into the discussion and what makes her such a feminine, desirable woman. What makes a woman of her caliber to attract a billionaire mafia leader? So this character Laura, I had to watch this movie twice. Don't judge me, but I just had to observe. Like, I noticed that she was a very feminine woman. She mastered the art of femininity, and you know, she had this man up in arms about her, and there were just certain things that made her more, she stood out from the rest. And these are some of the notes that I took about it. So one of the things is, why was she so desirable? Well, let's break it down. Let's go from her physical appearance first, right? So from her natural makeup look. Now, when you see this character, she is so beautiful, right? But it's not even just the physical appearance. It's, you know, she's not overly overtly with the long lashes and the, you know, not natural lip. Like, her makeup is very subtle, but it's enough. Like, it's just like very natural looking, but it's enough. Like, you can tell she kind of wearing makeup, but at the same time, you can't really tell that she's wearing a lot of it. You know, it's not over exert, like it's not too much that she has on. So that was one of the things that stood out to me when it comes down to physical. Now, one of the biggest things that caught his attention, that made her, you know, imprinted on him, is that her smile, guys. It was her smile. She was enjoying herself, she was enjoying life, and he was looking at her and he just admired that her aura was just gleaming of just positivity. I mean, when he first laid eyes on her, what was she doing? She was laughing, she was in the wind, she was free spirited, you know, she was enjoying herself, and she seems to kind of like let go. And a man of that caliber who works really hard, a high value man, they usually work really hard. They have, you know, a lot of responsibility. They make a lot of money, and so they work really hard, and they're always, you know, on that, you know, masculine role that they're always playing. So yeah, for a man like that to want to, you know, like, he is always in this role of being masculine. So he's seeing this woman who is all fun and smiles. He wants to be around that. Usually when a person is, you know, carrying a good aura about them, this is what I always say, it's not just about looks, ladies, it's about your personality. So you gotta have fun, you gotta let loose, you gotta be free a little bit, and that's what he fell in love with. Okay, so that was one of the things of why he just could not get her out of his head. Another thing, she had a lot of things going for herself. You know, she was with this boyfriend of hers that wasn't so attractive looking. I didn't think he was that attractive looking. He did take care of her, but he was not giving her the attention that she needed. And, you know, she was lacking in her sexual desires. So I'm not going to really break down her character per se, as in, like, you know, her relationships and how she acted, but what made her stand out, you know. And another thing that I observed about her was how she dressed. You know, in the beginning, she was so masculine and she was like making the calls. I kind of wasn't paying attention to what she was actually talking about, but she seemed like she was kind of like making the rules. She was at the round table full of people, you know, telling them what was best and and whatever, whatnot. She was very kind of masculine like, but feminine at the same time. Like, she was very assertive. She was about her business. Okay, so when he kidnaps her, she is seen as more like feminine and she's vulnerable and she is resistant to him. A lot of women will be like, oh my God, he's fine. He got the body, he got the money, he got the house, he got the success. Like, what? I'm gonna go for this. He had to work for her. She made him work for it. So when she was living in this big grand mansion, you know, I noticed that she was dressing more feminine. He had very feminine clothes, flowy dresses and everything. Like, she was like just magnificent in this, and like, you know, the way she dressed and everything was just very feminine. And we can bring it into the breakdown of like what that looks like, but pay attention to the clothes that she wore. That is very feminine. You never really caught her wearing like little booty skank shorts or, you know, like little stuff like that. She was wearing like grown woman things, and the way she talked was very feminine as well. She was very assertive when she talked, but she talked with a very adult, sultry voice, and it was like he was in love with her as she spoke, even though she was like, I do not want you. Oh, okay, I don't want this. Like, I'm not desiring you, which made her more alluring to him because he had something to chase. Maybe he is a man who's used to, you know, getting his way and easily getting the woman. But this woman, he had to not only find her, but when he did find her, she wasn't easy to please. She wasn't easily impressed by the things and the material things, because she knew who she was and she knew off back that he wanted her, and she made him work for it. I think the best night that showed her femininity was the night that she went out for dinner with him outside of his house, and it was in a red dress. And I also love how she took advantage of him treating her like he was making sure he was taking care of her. He was a high value man and he was making sure she was good, but she was taking advantage of all of this. And she's like, oh no, sweetheart, you can take me shopping, you can do all these things, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna sleep with you. That doesn't mean you're gonna have my heart. That doesn't mean I'm gonna easily fall in love with you. She was very resistant, and that made him want her more. And he also felt the need to protect her. She didn't come off very masculine. She didn't come off like, you know, I'm fighting you all the time. She was very vulnerable in a way. Also, another physical appearance that I can say that I'm trying out this whole new nail thing. Let me see if my nails look up. Let me try this hand. So my nails are done, but they are very short and glossy. That is one of the things that I noticed that she had as well. She didn't have like these long nails. They were mostly like a natural color look, and they made sure to kind of zoom in on that. Like, I just feel like this book, this movie that's based off this book is really just kind of like showing the art of femininity, and she nailed it down to the T. Like, she was such a feminine woman. The way she talked, she wasn't aggressive, and she kind of played that whole damsel in distress kind of role, which made him more like, oh yeah, I gotta protect her, which make men feel really good when they have to protect you. So, you know, she didn't come off too strong or whatever, and then they end up falling for each other. I just feel like with her character, it's just a perfect example of a feminine woman. Now, I asked this question in this Facebook group chat. A lot of my subscribers are in the group chat. I see you guys. I asked the question, is there a way to be desirable in the bedroom? Yes, no. So I had a lot of different response. A lot of women were like, oh no, all limits are off. Like, I'm not feminine in the bedroom. Like, I say what I want. But I was really kind of observing how she was, you know, still, how do you say it? She took control at times, but not the whole time. And she was still feminine in a way. So if you ever want to take note to how to be feminine in the bedroom, I would watch 365. So basically, he had to work for it. And once he did get it, he couldn't get enough of her. He was in love with her from the beginning, from her smile, the way she made him feel. He didn't even know this woman, but she played that role so well. And I remember I had recommended the movie to a friend who's also on her feminine journey, and she was like, oh my God, this woman is the definition of a feminine woman. And I'm like, you're correct, she really is. So This video was inspired by Corinne Alordi. She likes to break down a lot of, she's a beginning YouTuber like I am, and she likes to break down the art of femininity when it comes down to women, characters, movie characters, or singers, artists, or whatever. And I really love her channel. We were both around the same amount of followers, and her channel just blew up, and I'm just so proud. Like, I'm like, you go girl, like you. So if you guys aren't already subscribed to her, I would recommend subscribing to Corinne Alordi. I hope I'm saying her name correct, but she likes to do these character breakdowns. So this video is very much inspired by her. And if you haven't seen it already, it is on Netflix. Like, you have to see 365 Days, and just be very observant of how she acts, how she talks, what makes her so attractive to him, what makes her so desirable, how she is just giving him a run for his money, honey. And the ending is very, I'm not gonna give away any any spoilers or anything, but I'm just gonna say the ending is very interesting, and I hope there is a part 2 to this. I heard that there is a book to this movie, and there's a second part to it, so I'm very interested into just like reading the books of it, because I want to learn from Laura got the game down. Like, if you could snatch you up a mafia billionaire boo, go ahead and do it. I think that is like, I love that whole concept. Like, this movie is just such a chick flick, but at the same time it is like giving you clues of how to be a very feminine woman. So if you like videos like this, and if I missed out on anything, go ahead and comment below and let me know, what did you like about the movie? And there was a lot of things I know a lot of you guys probably like, but other than that, like, what else did you like about the movie, and what did you like about Laura? What did you think that made her feminine, and what did you think that didn't make her feminine? Okay guys, so thank you guys for watching this video, and if you want me to do more breakdowns, I love breaking down certain things and certain topics. So, you know, I just felt inspired to do this movie because it is I just noticed she was a very feminine woman, and there were things where I'm like, I'm gonna have to watch this twice. Once for watching, and then twice for observation, and also just like taking note, because I was taking note, honey. I was taking note. And if you don't know, you needed to go ahead and watch that movie about a good 2 times. You can take some notes too. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for more content, and share if you enjoyed this video, and comment below to join the conversation. Thank you guys for watching. All right, bye.